Coffee and Credit. Today, my guest is Karla DeVine. And Karla has been in the mortgage business for a while now. She's been in the mortgage, a lender since 2008. She's been writing mortgages since 2010. And I didn't know there was a difference, but I'm being educated today, and that's a good thing. She loves helping veterans. Her dad, her brother, and her son have all served the U.S. in the military, and we're grateful. Thank you. Also, a cool thing about her, one of the things she likes is the outdoors. She'd have to love the outdoors because she's going on a cattle drive in June. Tell me about it.
So I am heading to Wyoming. I'm going to spend a week on a real working cattle ranch, and we are going to be driving cattle. I'm not sure where or how far, but that's going to be super exciting. And then I'm going to spend a week there. So we're going to be doing like all of the other duties that go on a cattle ranch.
It sounds very romantic, but she lost me at real working and cattle because they're adorable to look at, but they are not any fun to be too close to. She's got the bravery award for mother. All right. So Karla's going to tell us a couple things that she has found to be very helpful as a lender and working in the mortgage industry.
So just a couple of things that I wanted to just kind of bring up when you are going out there and shopping for or looking for a lender, a realtor. I do think that it's super important to have someone, number one, that you trust.
Yes.
There's a lot of realtors out there. There's a lot of lenders out there that are really there just for the transaction. I think it's important to find somebody that is local in your area as well, because as a realtor, they know the area, they know the market, they know values of homes, they know all of these things that a realtor outside of your area may not know. If you're, for example, if you wanted to write an offer on a house, your realtor may not be able to advise you on, where homes have sold for in that area.
Right.
And you may be losing out on winning a deal, or you may be losing out on, maybe negotiating.
Right. And one of the things, if I can just interject this, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that, like, my license are good for the whole state of North Carolina, but I don't go to the Asheville area because they have water issues and watershed issues and concerns that just would give me a panic attack. That would keep me up at night. They have realtors in the area that deal with them all the time, so that doesn't bother them. So I agree. You have to know what's going on in the area. Yeah. Now back to your points.
And lenders as well. Even though they don't have those specific issues, if you have a lender that maybe is at a call center, they work 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, and they might be located in California. That does not help you if you need to call them and ask them questions, or if there's things that you need to take care of with that lender. Your local lenders, typically, like me, we're accessible most times of the day, just because we know that transaction or that question or whatever you need is that important.
So you're saying that they are a person, they have a transaction, but they are not the transaction.
Correct. Yes.
That's important.
Yes. And because we could be neighbors.
Right. And it is important because you might think that there's no problem going to happen with this loan, but at the 99th hour, you want somebody you can talk to right now that can help you get through that. I've seen that happen. How about that? I'm sure you have too.
I've heard many, many stories about how I can't get a hold of my lender at whichever company that was online. And there's a little bit of a panic when that happens.
Especially if it's like the day of closing. You do want a local lender. They make life so much easier. Well, Karla, I am so grateful that you joined me today. You brought your coffee cup and it says Navy. Was that the branch of the service that your son was in?
My son, yes.
How awesome is that? So we appreciate our safe borders and our safe, what the safety of the Navy brings us. Thank you for joining me again for coffee and credit. And I look forward to having you join me again soon.
Thanks for having me.
Bye now.